I was with the Foschini Group, and they're a very large retail group in apparel, ladies' apparel, footwear, jewelry, you name it. And at the time that I was employed by them, they were definitely one of the retail giants in South Africa, and I think a lot of those businesses have done quite well in terms of international expansion and so on. But I think, to what I was talking about earlier, their systems at the time, I can't say now, it's obviously been a long time since I've been involved with them closely, but their systems at the time were so robust, so advanced, and planning was literally just one other function in the business. But it's something that I thought we might touch on. The way the business operated, that whole operating rhythm was so established. Really strong leadership in the business, really strong connection to the business strategy, and then the execution of that through every one of those functional divisions. And then, obviously supported with some great systems. It worked. If I think back to my days at the Foschini Group, the type of promotional and markdown cycles that I've seen here in Australia were just not part of how we did business back there, because every single item that we bought was already, it was preordained. It had its destiny already worked out for it. We weren't buying anything without knowing which store it was going to land up in, why we were buying it, how it connected back to our strategy. Whereas I feel like, because of the less mature environment here in that whole flow of the planning cycle, the steps don't get done in as smooth of a flow where each step is feeding the next one and taking the execution of that strategy further. And so I think you get this sort of more truncated outcome, and a little bit more past the parcel on accountability or ownership for stock. And I think the more that gets fragmented, the more you compromise the end result, and the more you disconnect what you ultimately do from the strategy you set out to execute. But I think that was part of what made it work really well back at Foschini, was that continuity and strong systems.